To our final item with Mark, which is another hugely popular item from Sunday's Kitchen Unlimited show. So again, I know a lot of you weren't able to tune in on Sunday for one reason or another, so we wanted to make sure you saw them. So this is a set of 2 thermal serving bowls, meaning they'll keep hot things hot for hours. They'll keep cold things cold for hours. And they come, of course, with their lids, which is the key, because when the lid is closed, that temperature stays really pristine on the inside. So under $35 for these, and again, easy pay with your Q card if you'd like it, but you're getting a set of 2. So they come in sets of 2 purples, reds, greens, or blues. So choose the one that you'd like. I love the shape of these. They hold a nice capacity. But truly, if you are going to that potluck or you're going to a family gathering and things are either going to be sitting on the table for a while before people start eating, or maybe you've got like a 2-hour drive to your sister's house or whatever, you don't have to bring the whole slow cooker. You put the hot food in this, close the lid, and it's still hot when you get there.
Up to 6 hours and the cold. So let's talk about why we care about that. Let's talk about cold, no matter. So this is a winter, spring, summer, fall item, because if it's in the summer, you're doing the mayonnaise-based items. If it's the winter, maybe you're doing a hot stew or spaghetti meatballs. Let's talk about how we traditionally would do a potato salad for any event. We're gonna make it, we're gonna put it in the bowl, we're gonna clear, wrap it. Even after you pull it out of the fridge, you're not traveling with this. This is a mayonnaise base. I'm gonna pierce right through, and I'm actually gonna check the temperature of this thing, okay? So it is at 63 degrees.
Ooh, that sounds pretty warm for mayonnaise.
If you know anything about mayonnaise-based products, you should not be eating that because that is dangerous. We made the same potato salad an hour and a half earlier and put it in here. So it's the same exact potato salad, just so you can see right there. Okay, same potato salad, and we're gonna now measure the temperature on that. Watch it go down, because it's all about getting something that is healthy, that lasts longer. Now, the most important thing is, not only has this gone down to a safe level where a mayonnaise-based product should be, it's gonna stay there, stay cool. It's never gonna heat up to 60s, where it's actually dangerous to eat. So what's interesting to me, Carolyn, is both of these potato salads, if you look at them side by side, they look perfectly fine to me.
And this is what's important, because if you just are depending on eyeballing or smelling your food, sometimes it looks and smells fine. Maybe it still tastes okay, but
it's not safe.
It's going to give you a tummy ache. You're going to have bacteria in there if it hasn't stayed cold enough or hot enough. So it's important that you've got something that keeps it at the right temperature like this.
So that's the cold story. Now let's talk about the hot story. You're bringing your famous meatballs over, your famous mac and cheese, your famous stew. What I love is with this locking lid, you've got the handles built in, okay? Now I'm not going to claim something. This is not one of those turn it upside down, it's not going to leak on you. This is about keeping it straight, but you can actually, you know, move it around. I wouldn't put 18 gallons of soup in here. I would put a sauce-based item. It's completely sealed. Once you open this, I'm going to try to show you. This is hot. This is meatballs that we did in sauce, and we did it about an hour ago. Ready? 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, I see some steam.
By the way, more importantly, don't worry about this. Look at this. Look how easy that is.
Yeah, wipes clean.
Wipes clean. How great is that?
And that is still nice and toasty, hot to eat.
Let's prove it. We made those meatballs, and let's see what the temperature of those meatballs are.
Wow.
Okay, look
at that. So
that's
just like they just came out of the oven.
Just like they came out of the oven.
And how long have they been sitting there?
About an hour and a half.
Wow.
So how great is that? So you're talking about up to somewhere, it depends what you've cooked and what you made, up to 6 hours, your foods are gonna stay hot or cold, depending on what you made.
So again, and you don't have to like pre-freeze this like an ice cream maker or something to keep your food cold. Or same thing to make it hot. Just pour it in at room temperature. Cold things stay cold, hot things stay hot for up to 6 hours.
So whether you're bringing the kielbasa and the kraut, if you're bringing something cold, here's our shrimp cocktail. You know,
it's great for shrimp. Tell the tip you told the other day.
Okay, so what I love about this is, what I got excited about was rice. When I'm making a meal for my family and I'm doing a rice, which is the starch, a veggie, and then like a protein, like let's say chicken. Usually you cannot time it all. So I make the rice ahead of time, I put it in here, close this up, and then sit it on the table. I finish my protein and my vegetable, I go to serve it, I open the lid, and everything is hot together. And so make things in advance when you can't time it.
You had also mentioned with the shrimp that if you put frozen shrimp in there, then if it's in there a couple hours or whatever, it thaws out.
Yep, and you never have to chill it or put it on ice or anything.
Put it under water or something. Look, so now the shrimp is thawed but cold. Isn't that great?
Because nowadays we're just buying it quick and easy, so we're buying pre-cooked frozen shrimp. Take the frozen shrimp, put it in here, close it, then go to your event 2 hours from now, and it'll thaw out. Here's another one we did, which is a chicken and dumplings.
Yum.
But look, by the way, I don't know if we can tell this, but look at all the heat moisture, steam moisture on that lid. Look at that. Do you see that? So that goes to prove all that moisture is still on there. Isn't that great? And look how hot that is.
Red is very popular. Blue is also very popular. Blue is also getting limited.
Show what's in there.
Like that one.
Open up
What's in this one? Ooh,
pasta.
pasta.
The pasta salad. So again, we got the hot, we got the cold. You could actually do, because you have two of these, you could do your famous hot dish and your famous cold dish for the same event.
One of each. See?
You talked about the church socials, and when you go, you give your dish to somebody, right?
Sometimes when you go to a church social, the social is after the service. So there's two ladies in the assembly hall. You hand them the food you brought, then you go into the service. So the food is now sitting out on a table. So if it's something that you want to stay hot or that needs to stay cold, it will in these vessels.
You just hand them these, and this way they don't have to fuss, because remember, they're getting how many dishes from like 30 people. They're not worried about like, oh, that's right, Carol brought the shrimp cocktail, I gotta put that on ice. And you know, Carolyn brought the hot stew, I gotta keep that hot. Doesn't matter, just give it to them, leave it, tell them to take the lid off right before they're about to serve it, and life is great.
It's got two handles, I just wanna show you for ladies for carrying it.
And it's pretty.
It's really easy.
It's beautiful to serve.
It sits nice and flat on the seat of your car or on the floor mat or wherever if you're taking it with you. It's not going to spill. And again, keeps, most importantly, this thermal interior keeps things hot or cold for up to 6 hours. You're getting two greens.
It's lightweight too, by the way. Okay, so all the weight is in your food.
And it's a pretty dish.
And it's all thermal lined.
Two purple, two green, two red, two blue. Red's most popular, blue's most limited, under $35, and they're very popular again today. This is not the same thing as putting something in a thermal lined bag and then taking it. Because, you know, that is not heating or cooling as efficiently as one of these with the lid that's closed. So let's show again.
Again, so here's macaroni salad now. We did potato salad. This looks great, and actually I'm gonna open this right up for you right here. Made the same time, put out the same time. We're gonna pierce it, and I pierce it to make sure it stays clear. You know, it keeps all that's trying to keep the cold in at 63 degrees.
You don't want to eat that potato
even though it looks perfectly fine,
because it's mayo and it's too warm.
Okay, same thermometer, same macaroni salad. Let's talk about where this temperature's going.
Okay, so now it's gone
Instantly.
down.
You're talking about a 20-degree difference.
Yeah, so I mean, that's almost as cold as it's sitting in your fridge. So, and that's
safe.
After sitting out for an hour and a half. So that's safe to eat.
Look at this.
So
lock's on. Don't ever carry it like this. I'm just showing it for purposes. But that's to show you how great the lock is. The handles are built in. Nothing comes apart. Wipe it out with a warm sponge and soapy water, and you get to wash it right out. It's thermal. It's lightweight. All the weight is in your food. It makes life easier. And by the way, not only is it great transport, I think it's a great vessel to serve in.
I know.
It looks pretty darn nice, right?
It at home. Look, well, we had a lady call us when we were on Sunday, and she said her family comes in and out and eats at all different times. So this way she can get it off the stove so it's not drying out on the stove top.
Correct.
Put it in here, it stays warm for whoever comes in 2 hours later.
Yeah, because you know that somebody's late all the time, okay?
Exactly.
And if that's something for anything, it's for the hot stuff. So if you're making delicious, your famous meatballs with sauce, I love the fact that now this can stay in there. Serve the meatballs. I mean, put your hand over here.
I know. It's hot. It's like it just came out of the pot.
Just came out of the pot.
Right.
And don't worry about any of this plastic because it's not going to stain. I'm going to show you again. This has got the spaghetti sauce on it. I mean, obviously, if it's really sticky, you're going to need soap and water, but this is going to come off. So don't fear.
Yes. Right? These should always be washed in your sink. These are not to throw in the dishwasher.
And don't submerge them. I don't want them to be submerged underneath.
Just wipe them out.
Clean them out, soap and water, dry them up.
And you know, nothing sticks. Very popular. So choose the red, the purple, the blue, or the green. Blue is our most limited, and you get two. And another great